Listen, if you're a young man in your 20s or in your teens, you need to hear this. Most of your friendships are gonna cause your downfall. They're gonna be the reason for your doom, and it's because you are not growing with them. But first, welcome to the Becoming Men Project. My name is Ayan, and I help young men like you transition from boy psychology to man psychology. This video is part 4 of my masculinity playlist, and today we're gonna be discussing friendships, the three type of people and masculine brotherhood. So, what is a normal friendship? Well, normal friendships are a bond between two or more people that is most of the times conditional. That means most of your friends are friends with you because they either live around you or you have to meet at the same place every day. That means you either work or study at the same place. Hence, you're going to spend the time there anyways. So rather than getting bored, you're just going to spend time together. Think you're having a good time while you're just getting like a dopamine hit while sitting with them. Go home thinking you're like, you know, you care for the person, and then like after 6 years, you see like you're almost the same people. Like their failures are kind of your failures, and your failures are kind of their failures. So you didn't actually grow with them. It was just that you were just spending time together at the same place. And also, once the condition is over, that is like if you graduate or you move out, your friendship is over. 99% of times that happens, and that is normal. Like that is considered normal. So I'm just going to define a friendship again. A friendship is a bond between two or more people who live or work at the same place and are just friends either because they like each other and because it's conditional. Of course, like normal friendships are not a bad thing. Like they're a good thing. Being friends with a person is better than being their enemy, and that is amazing. But you're not going to get the most out of your life if you just have friends. Now I'm going to explain what the three types of people are. The population can easily be divided into three groups, three major categories. That is 80% of people being average, 19% of people, yeah, 19, very specifically, 19% of people being crabs, 1% of the people being the people who are on the growth mindset. So let's divide those up and like let me explain each of them individually for you. 80% of people are average. They live normal lives. There is nothing wrong with being average unless if you want to grow your life and be the man that you're destined to be. Like, come on. But again, being average is being average. If you are friends with average people, you're gonna end up being average, and you're gonna have the same habits of them, and you're gonna like your lives are gonna be like pretty similar. So that is like being average. And then there are the crabs, 19%, specifically 19% of people. Crabs basically, like that means the crab analogy. Like if you put a bunch of crabs in a bucket and one of them tries to get out, the other crabs will snip at its leg and pull it down with them. That just means like when you try to grow around these people, the crabs, they will not like to see you grow. They will cause your downfall. And again, 19% is an understatement. It's probably like 40%, but again, just for the sake of it, we're going to go with 19%. And then there's the 1% of people that are on the growth mindset. That means these people know that if they do want to change something in their life, it is very easily achievable. Like you can take responsibility of your actions, you can get the rewards you want by working towards it. And again, like they know the difference between like polarity and depolarized people. They know like growth mindset, they know mental health, they know working out is good for you. So those are the people that are the top 1% of people. So now what's the difference between a masculine brotherhood and a normal friendship? Well, to understand that, I'm just going to explain a masculine brotherhood to you. A masculine brotherhood is a bond between two or more people who are on the growth mindset, who share common beliefs and common goals. And rather than being normal friends, just spending time together, they utilize their bond in such a way that they end up being affectionate towards each other, growing together, and achieving their goals together. That is, sharing the celebrations and being there for each other when you need them. So, why do you need a masculine brotherhood? Basically, these men are going to be your boys. This is going to be your gang. This is going to be the guys you hang out with all the time. But it's not just going to be guys you hang out with, you're actually going to care for them. These guys are going to be like brothers to you, like family. You're going to care for them, you're going to be there for them, you're going to open up to them, and these men are going to help you grow. Because as you are on the growth mindset and they are on the growth mindset, you can help each other grow. You can have common goals and you can open up about your insecurities. One of the major benefits of having a brotherhood is that you will get different perspectives and you will be constantly challenged. As a growing person, your prefrontal cortex is not completely developed. So your amygdala is going to take up most of the thinking power, and you will probably take bad decisions, and you will probably be lazy as fuck. So that's that. These men will keep you accountable. They will tell you that you need to do the work, and they will be there for you when you do it. And if you don't, they're gonna help you do it. So that is why you need a brotherhood. Now the question is, how do you get a masculine brotherhood? Well, honestly, it's really not hard. All you do is filter out your friends, see who's harming you, see who's average, and just look for the people you think are good people. Of course, you're not just gonna randomly find a person who's on the growth mindset. Sometimes you're just gonna have to convert your friends. Like, you know that a person is really good, you know that they're intelligent, you know that they have the good qualities, they're just being lazy and they're degenerate. So you just go up to them and like have a really good conversation with them and ask them this question: do you think we can grow together? Any person who does not say yes does not deserve to be in your life. That means any person who is not rooting for your growth is going to end up harming you. You need to understand that. Every one of your friends is not rooting for you. Some of them are waiting for you to fail. You need to figure out who you want in your life and who you want to exclude. When you do find the person who is ready to be your brother, talk to him, open up to him, tell him about your struggles, tell him about what you want out of life, tell him about your insecurities, how sometimes you feel afraid, sometimes growing up feels like a very big task, and taking the responsibility and becoming the man does not seem that easy. And if that person is the brother that you're looking for, he's not going to leave you. He's going to be there for you. He's going to be the father figure that you never have. Even though you're the same age, sometimes he's going to be younger than you. But again, masculine energy does not have an age. When you do have masculine energy around you, that is going to feel like a father. And that perspective that that person's going to give you, or again, these could be multiple people. This could be your gang. This could be your boys. So just think about that. You need this in your life. As a growing man, having bad friends is one of the worst things. If you don't have good friends, your life will inevitably suck. Because remember this, you are the sum of the five people you spend your time with. It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter if you meet them every day. If these are the people with whom you spend your majority of time with, you're going to end up being an impression of them. That means if you don't have good friends, you're going to end up becoming way worse. So let me just summarize this for you. Normal friendships are just bonds between two people who share time together, and it's just conditional. As soon as the condition ends, you terminate the bond. Then there's three types of people. There's the average people who, are average and like they're living pretty normal lives. Nothing wrong with it, but of course, we're growing. Then there's the crabs, the people who can't see you grow. These people are gonna mess your life up. They will not see you grow. They will lead into your insecurities and make them so large that you won't ever be able to have good mental health. They will kill your gains. They will tell you that going to the gym is gay. They will tell you that working on yourself is gay. They will tell you that you're a bitch, and that is gonna feel so bad because you trust these people. You think they're your friends, but they're actually not. So cut them off. Then there's the 1% of people who are on the growth mindset. You will probably find these people because if you're not on the growth mindset, these people are going to exclude you from your life. Because of course, if you are on the growth mindset, you need people around you who are like-minded. So find these people, filter your friends, find out who can come on the growth mindset, have these conversations. Don't be afraid of finding out that people aren't rooting for you. That's just how life is going to work. When you grow up, when you become a man, you're going to see like most people are actually waiting for you to fall, and for they're waiting to take your place. So do not expect all of them to come on. When you find these people, talk to them, open up to them, tell them about your goals, and be who you are. And if they accept you for who you are, that means you found them. And this is going to be the best time of your life. If from this early age you're going to have three or four brothers who are growing with you, I swear to God, this will be like the best part of your life. You're going to go out, you're going to go to parties, you're going to grow together, you're going to have brainstorming sessions together, you're going to compare progress, and it's going to feel like heaven. And you're going to feel safe, and you're going to be fun to express your energy. Like these people are masculine as well, so you don't have to be afraid about being masculine. I hope you find these people. If there's anything else you want to know, let me know by dropping a comment. If you liked what you learned today and would like to learn more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
पच्ची 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 बल्ली है
आ जाए चूतिए घर चाय पीने